How can I fix my Sony TV's auto volume fluctuations?
Hey there! Welcome to today's video where we'll be discussing how to fix auto volume fluctuations on your Sony TV. It can be quite frustrating when the volume on your TV keeps changing on its own, but don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll walk you through some troubleshooting steps to help you resolve this issue. So, let's get started.
Check the sound mode settings.
The first thing you'll want to do is check the sound mode settings on your Sony TV. Press the home button on your remote control and navigate to the settings menu. Look for the sound or audio settings and select it. Within the sound settings, you should find an option called sound mode or sound effects. Make sure it is set to standard or normal. If it is set to any other mode like dynamic or theater, it can cause the volume fluctuations. Once you've made the necessary changes, exit the settings menu and see if the issue persists.
Disable volume leveling.
Another common cause of auto volume fluctuations is a feature called volume leveling or auto volume. This feature is designed to equalize the volume across different channels and programs, but it can sometimes misinterpret the audio levels and cause fluctuations. To disable this feature, press the home button on your remote control and navigate to the settings menu. Look for the sound or audio settings and select it. Within the sound settings, you should find an option called volume leveling or auto volume. Turn off or disable this feature and check if the volume fluctuations have stopped.
Reset sound settings to default.
If the previous steps didn't solve the issue, you can try resetting the sound settings on your Sony TV to their default values. This can help eliminate any custom settings or configurations that might be causing the problem. To reset the sound settings, press the home button on your remote control and navigate to the settings menu. Look for the sound or audio settings and select it. Within the sound settings, you should find an option called Reset or Restore Default Settings. Choose this option to reset the sound settings. After the reset, test your TV's volume to see if the fluctuations have been resolved.
Check for firmware updates.
Firmware updates can sometimes address software bugs and issues that may be causing the auto volume fluctuations on your Sony TV. To check for firmware updates, press the home button on your remote control and navigate to the settings menu. Look for the System or About settings and select it. Within the System settings, you should find an option called Software Update or Firmware Update. Choose this option to check for updates. If an update is available, follow the on-screen instructions to download and install it. Once the update is complete, test your TV's volume to see if the issue has been resolved. That brings us to the end of this video on how to fix auto volume fluctuations on your Sony TV. We hope that the troubleshooting steps we've covered in this video have helped you resolve the issue. Remember to check the sound mode settings, disable volume leveling, reset sound settings to default, and check for firmware updates. If the problem persists after trying these steps, we recommend reaching out to Sony support for further assistance. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.